Hello there! Even though I was hoping that Assassin's Creed will turn out to be a good game, I didn't plan to do any video about it because I thought, hey, other channels will do it better, and I will avoid spending money on a game that doesn't really fit me. But after this what I saw, I have to do this video, so welcome in my official Assassin's Creed Shadows Romance tier list.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
And oh boy, it's happening. But before we will start, we will talk about this information posted by Assassin's Creed a few days ago, where they are bragging that soon after premiere, Assassin's Creed has over 1 million players. And some might think, wow, it's a great result, but stop for a moment and think why they are saying 1 million players and not 1 million copies sold, like it was done with Elden Ring and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. That small detail is that some people own a subscription called Ubisoft Plus, so they can play the game without even buying it. It's like a game would come out on Game Pass, for example Indiana Jones, and Xbox would say, hey, we have this many players, even though most of them come from Game Pass and not from actual buying of a game. But all you have to do is check Steam charts, where game has 64,000 players in peak in all time. To be honest, it's a really mediocre result. I would expect something around 100,000. But for a game like this, where most of people just want to take it in a subscription and first try it, let's say that it's just acceptable. But to show problems of Assassin's Creed even more, let's get to my lovely tier list, where I will be able to rate all of these 5 extraordinary romances. Some of them are for Naoe, some for Yasuke, but they are all very special, so I invite you on this beautiful journey. We will start with this charming young lad, and I want to ask you if it's a Yasuke romance or maybe Naoe romance. I will give you a few seconds to think, and then I will reveal the truth. For everyone who said Yasuke, congratulations, your DEI sense is very strong because it's his romance and this is his scene.
Allow me to look into your eyes and see into your heart.
We placed this guy on a C, which means creativity died tonight. And to be honest, with Ubisoft, this is not so bad, and with a modern audience we could expect something much worse. I would put all of this in the biggest tier, Sweet Baby Incorporated, but I decided to put each one in a separate tier, and that's why we have to choose. Next in line is this lady, and I have to say right away that it's Yasuke romance, and I want to ask you, what kind of trick has Ubisoft in their sleeve to make it weird? I will give you a few seconds. Yes, my dear viewers, this woman is married. But to explain a history to you, Lady Oichi was a sister of Nobunaga, a Japanese leader who bought Yasuke. She was also considered to be one of the most beautiful women in Japan in that time. But that's not the most important part. The most important is that she died next to her husband when their castle was sieged by an enemy forces, and before dying she saved her 3 daughters, which in the future became also important characters for the Japan history. So now you want to tell me that this virtuous woman would have a fling with some wannabe black samurai? But let the actions speak for themselves.
And I am just a samurai.
Not just? Never just.
Lady Oichi, I have learned something in my battles. Time is a veil. Tomorrow is an illusion.
And all we have left is here and now.
This woman lands on a tier B, begging you to tell me that it's a joke. And now we are getting to the next relationship, which is creme de la creme of DEI, because it's a romance with Ibuki. Who is Ibuki, you will ask? Is it this handsome young man over here? No, it's a non-binary man, and it's a non-binary relationship.
I do not think I have ever seen you quite so tongue-tied.
Not yet, at least. Do you think someone might see us?
Maybe.
What the hell is even that?
And he instantly lands on a S tier, which is called Sweet Baby Inc. It's red, it's DEI, it's modern audience, it's everything what you don't want from your games. Hey, but what do you expect from a game where a person who is supposed to be a history expert only wrote a book about some young boys who made love with priests in feudal Japan? And maybe you think that last romance is Yasuke with this woman, you disgusting traditionalist. It's of course Naoe, because what else did you expect? And it's written like it was written by an 11-year-old who just stumbled upon the piece of paper and a pencil. And just see for yourself.
Watch where you point that thing.
What's wrong, Igahime?
Does my Pip-Boy make you nervous?
No, I like dangerous weapons.
What about dangerous women?
Even better.
We are giving them a noble A, which means author cried when he animated it. And that's how we got to the last romance option, which is surprisingly a woman and a guy. And maybe you're thinking, yay, finally we got something normal, finally we got a relationship that will not make us want to delete this game instantly. Well, I'm happy to inform you that in this romance option, this guy is a complete idiot. Either overly confident or whining like a little bee. And of course, only when the main character shows him the right way, then they are together. But just see for yourself.
And fighting back just makes it worse. I'm done fighting.
Torching the rice isn't the answer. You won't punish the corrupt, you'll starve the poor.
You saw those villagers. They hate me.
So it's a typical story that if you don't fall into minority boxes, then you will either be stupid or bad character, like in Veilguard. And since I don't have any places anywhere else, then I place him as D, which means decent, at least among all other options. What do you think about this tier list? Maybe you would change some places? Let me know in the comments. Thanks a lot for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please stay for longer. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day. Bye.